Hello and welcome to day 3 of our second challenge, Put Fear in the Backseat, Learning to Reframe Your Fear. It's Andrea and Jenny here, and today we're going to talk about reframing your fear. So on the first couple days, we're just going to do a quick recap. We talked about what does fear mean to you? So what are your top 3 fears? Why are they there? If it's from your childhood or other experiences that you're having those fears, how do those fears feel within your body so you can learn how to recognize them when they occur? And what do these fears limit in your life? What do they keep you from doing that you want to do, that you're passionate about or you love? Then on day 2, we really got into a big one that most of us have, and that's fear of failure. And we talked about how when you write down fear of failure, it's actually got a lot of components to it. How do those components limit you from, again, following your dreams, living a life that you love, and finding joy in your life? And then talking about reframing that fear of failure.
And then today we're going to get into what do we actually do with that fear. And much like we were going through reframing your fear of failure, we really want to help you reframe your mindset about fear as a whole. So step 1 is bringing awareness to that fear. Understand that it's going to be a part of your journey and really try to get a grasp on what is the actual fear that you're feeling. We don't want you to ignore it, and we don't want you just to react to it, but just bring awareness to it.
Yeah, and so we're reiterating this step today because it's so important to write down what you are afraid of. If you don't have a grasp on that, then you're not going to be able to put that bitch in the back seat. She's going to keep driving. And then step 2, understanding what type of fears. Now you have your top 3. What am I afraid of? What type of fear is that? Is that fear of going to work? Is that fear affecting you in a way that's not serving you? Or is that fear affecting you and your safety?
Yeah, and I mean, this can be at work. Are you afraid that a patient's going to fall on your clock? Are you afraid that you're going to hurt somebody? Or in your personal life too, are you in a relationship that you don't feel good enough to leave? You feel like maybe this is it, and you're fearful that you're not good enough, or that you won't be able to find somebody else if you step outside of the relationship. Or if you are going into work and you have to like give yourself a pep talk to get out of the car, and you're miserable at work, but you have that fear of financial insecurity. You don't want to make changes because you're scared that you're not going to be able to take care of your family, even though you're miserable.
Yeah.
And then limiting fear's power. So once you bring awareness to what type of fear it is, and that can really serve you moving into this next step, that limiting fear's power. So think of your life as a party. You can invite fear to the party. Fear will always, again, be part of your journey, but you don't have to let it host the party. Give it a chair in the corner and have it sit in the corner where it belongs.
Yeah, and so pulling that back to our title we chose for this challenge, if fear is driving the car, it's going to take you wherever it wants to go, not where you want to go, not where your deepest why is, your sense of purpose, what brings you joy. It's going to take the safe route every single time. It's going to be going 15 on the interstate in the right-hand lane where everyone's blaring their horn, blowing past you. So put that bitch in the back seat, let her take a nap, and you start going towards your dreams and what you desire. And that's how you take power over fear.
And finally, know you're not alone. Again, anybody that's done anything great has done it afraid. It's easy to assume that when people are great at something or when they've accomplished big things that they're just so brave and so courageous, but they have fear too. They just don't let it control the show for them.
Yes, and so just like Marie Forleo, we love her, and she has a really great chapter on fear in her book. She said, you never get stronger if you only do easy things. So you're going to be doing hard things that are going to be scary, but that doesn't mean you don't do them. And then another awesome quote, we want you to like write this down on your calendar, write it down in your journal, see this every single morning and read this to yourself and hear it. Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more so that we may fear less, by Marie Curie. And this quote is so important. And that's one of the reasons why this is our second challenge, because it's so important to understand your fear so it doesn't drive the car. And then action time. So we've got our final workbook for our challenge today, where you're going to be going through step by step each one of those things we just discussed and really reframing your fear so that you can take charge and start going towards the life that you love, getting on the road and driving towards that dream you desire. Also, if you can post a response to the prompt below this video, like and comment, let us see what you've learned. And on Sunday, February 9th at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, we're actually doing a Facebook Live. So come join us, tell us what you've learned, tell us what you're afraid of and how you're taking action against that fear so you can build the life you love. And so during this challenge, each time we talk about taking a deep breath, because fear is such a hard conversation to have and it's really heavy. And when we think about, many of you are feeling burnout, part of that contributes to your burnout is taking fear with you every single day to work. Whether you're afraid you're going to hurt a patient, whether you're afraid a patient's going to fall on your watch, whether you're scared that you're not going to make your productivity and your boss is going to be mad, or you're not going to document properly and you're going to get sued. All those fears put this heaviness on us that contribute to our burnout.
Yeah. And I mean, we've both been there. We've been burned out. We understand a lot of the feelings that you might be having. Just dread going to work, feeling totally drained at the end of the day. I mean, even go back to why you got into the medical field. Probably because you're empathetic and you truly want to help people. But are you able to live your purpose? Are you able to give that to people? And so we've created a 8-week course that we're really excited about. We've been putting a lot into this for you. Just to help you go from that feeling of feeling defeated and stuck and burnt out to really helping you feel empowered to create a life that you love.
Yes, so we are really excited about that. That begins March 1st, 2020. So if you will go check out on the website, www.bravingburnout.com, we have a lot more detail about it. We'll also give you guys a little more detail during the Facebook Live. We're really excited for this and to have you come into our community and our lives so we can be there to support you and help you wake up every day excited again.
Yeah.
So we are so excited about that. Come check us out. Feel free to comment or message us if you'd like more information. And we'll hopefully see you Sunday at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time.
See you Sunday.
Bye.